Peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings to the universe. All praises go to the Most High. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I am Queen Ashe. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I post a video. So, I woke up with, I don't like to say woke, I like to say I rose. So let me fix my words. I rose this morning because we rising, okay? Grand rising. I rose up with so many downloads, and I gotta get these downloads out to y'all. I don't care how I'm feeling. A lot of times, I feel like I'm gonna be in trouble if I don't get on here and do what God want me to do. I don't know who this message resonates with, but this message definitely is gonna resonate with someone. Because I know the Holy Spirit didn't jump in me and get on here just for me to give this message. This message is for someone. So listen, if you made it to my page, I always say if you made it to my page, you tapped in. You gotta be very tapped in. You made it to my page. Because you just don't come across Queen, okay? A lot of people get messages and they think it's just supposed to happen right then. But God don't work like that. He's gonna give you a message and then he's gonna watch how you move. He already know how you're gonna move, but he's gonna watch how you move to see if you really trust what he's saying. I was in the knowing. I always know. I always know God is going to do what he says. It might not happen when you want it to, but he's always on time. That part. He's always on time. God will put you in a situation where you're so uncomfortable. You be feeling lost and confused. You're in that sunken place. Y'all know the movie Get Out? When he's just falling and falling after she tapped that glass, that teacup, that china. She taps that china. I like to say china, that china set in. He's just falling, falling. Yeah, it's a teacup. She taps it and then he just taps out and he starts falling. So you don't want to go to that sinking place. You want to stay out that sunken place. How do you stay out that sunken place? You just keep going. You're going to have emotions. You're going to go through emotions. It's that yin and yang. You're going to go through ups and downs, in and out, good and bad. That's duality. That's the cycle. That's the process. And you got to trust the process because the process is going to teach you how to move when you're going through that bad, when you're going through your downtime. Because always remember that after it rains, there's sunshine. But you have to have rain and sunshine. Duality. You get it? That yin and that yang. That's balance. Because your downtime is going to teach you things. You're going to learn a lot when you're in your downtime era. When you're going through, you're going to learn a lot. When you feel like that negative energy is attacking you, what you call the devil, that deceiver spirit is attacking you. You can be the devil sometimes. You can be your own enemy. Just know that it's me versus me. Okay? It's always me versus me. Because we are all spirits on a mission, okay? You signed that contract to come here. You might not remember your mission, but once you tap in and remember your mission, stay on your mission. Stay motivated. Keep moving. Don't go to that sunken place. You might be uncomfortable. You might be feeling depressed. You can't stop crying. Just know that you crying, you're releasing all that negative energy. Cry. Release it. Let it go. People are going to always talk about you. Just know that. That's how God, he'll make you feel, okay, he'll make you feel uncomfortable. I got to tell y'all this story, okay? queen has been through some things, okay? And I look back at the things that I've been through, and I say, okay, that was a lesson learned. It teaches you it's all practice, okay, for your future. Because what you go through in life is always going to come back around. It's going to come back around. God want to see if you learn yet. He's going to see if you're passing the test yet. So that being said, I went through my most uncomfortable stage a few years ago. And God will make you feel so uncomfortable. And I'm going to just say it to make you feel like you don't want to be here, but you know you have to be here. You got to be here. We don't have those suicidal thoughts. We don't do that, star seeds, okay? Because we know that right there is not the way out. That's how you stay here. That's how you become stuck in between realms. And you don't want to be stuck in between realms. You want to keep going. You want to elevate. You got to reach your higher self. So when you close your eyes and leave up out of here, you get your wings. You don't have to keep coming back to Planet Kai. You don't have to keep coming back to 3D, okay? So God will make you feel so uncomfortable. I was sitting upon my enemies, my haters, that I had actually got away from. And God had set me back around them years ago. I went through 7 years. 7 years of downtime. God had spoke a prophecy to me and my family. And when we told people, it got ugly, okay? We didn't know it was going to get ugly because we thought we was around a lot of God-fearing people. We thought they was going to understand. We thought that they were going to talk about it with us and be happy for us. But it didn't go that way. But we learned through that journey. We did. We got so uncomfortable. We did. We went left and right, left and right. Felt lost and confused. God had us feeling broke, busted, and disgusted. And He will do it. He will make you feel so uncomfortable. He want to see if you for Him or not. God is a righteous God. He loyal. It's loyalty for loyalty. So He want to see if you loyal. He trying to teach you how to work the universe. He trying to teach you how to work through these things, get through these things. Yes. That's what this is all about. That's your purpose. You signed a contract to get here. You might not remember, but you signed a contract to get here. And that's what it means to start living in your purpose, walking in your purpose. Because you are on a mission. And in my mission, God done had me feel so uncomfortable. You might feel uncomfortable right now, but I just want you to know that you are enough. That what you're going through, just sit back and watch. Watch God. I know it hurts sometimes. I was homeless before. I was homeless years ago. Yes, after I fell, I became homeless. And it was hard. We felt like we weren't ever going to get out that situation. And you'll hear people saying, oh, you going through this because of this and that. No, sometimes God is just trying to teach you. You're not always being punished. Just know that. You're not always being punished. God is just teaching you. He'll have people hurting you. He'll have people doing things to you. And you don't even understand, just for you to get it later to become your higher self. These are all lessons. God can't be here physically to teach you. So spiritually, He's going to teach you. He's going to show you. I had to be around all my haters. I had to go back to my hometown, and I didn't even want to go there. Because when I was in high school, I was popular, but I was a lovely loner, okay? I was very popular. I had friends and stuff, but like, I'm the black sheep of my family. So that's what I mean. Like, I was a lovely loner, but I connected with other beings on the outside of my family. That's what I did. And those who were connected to the universe, they were connected to me. And those who weren't, They were haters, okay? They were my enemies. When people don't like you for, they have no reason not to like you, those are haters. So we all have haters. If you don't have haters, you ain't popping. Ain't that what they say? So yes, I had haters, and I had to go back and be around these haters. My friends didn't even understand. They were like, "Why y'all don't like her? Why y'all?" They didn't ever have a reason, and whatever they would say, they didn't even have a reason behind it. They didn't have a story to tell because I always been quiet, right? I always kept to myself. And when people were attacking me, I was still quiet, which probably wasn't good a lot of times because they took my comments for weakness, okay? They like, oh, she not going to do nothing. They just didn't know what I had behind me. Oh my gosh. The Most High. He's something serious. When you sit still, when you stay in your quiet, in your peace, it might take a long time, but God, he going to do it. Just know he going to do it. And his way of doing it is making you uncomfortable because what's going to happen is you're going to let go and let God with these people. You're going to hand all these enemies, your haters, over to God. Yeah. So I felt very uncomfortable. I couldn't run away from the situation. I couldn't get away from the situation. I had to just take what it was. I had to take it. I had to watch those who saw me being above them all that time. Because I remember back in high school, I was I was spoiled. I always been spoiled. I had clothes, I had shoes, yes. I was just a loner, you know. Like I said, I had a mom that worked all the time, and my dad, he stayed in a different household. My mom and dad was divorced when I was 9. So yeah, I was a lovely loner. And I always knew who was for me and who was against me because those who are for me, they love my spirit. They love to be around me. And those who aren't for me, they can't stand my spirit. They be like, I remember they used to say, how are you happy all the time? I was just happy all the time. I was happy to be here. I was happy to exist. I was happy to be living, is what I'm going to say. Because we not existing. Yeah, you got to live and not just exist. And that's what that part about being uncomfortable is too. Because God will make you, it's like you just existing when you're feeling uncomfortable. To be free, to have a free spirit, that's living. You're not overthinking, you just living. You're being a vessel and letting the Most High guide you. That part. Yeah, you've been a free spirit. Boy, y'all just don't know. I haven't really been able to get on here because of my well-being. And God really pushed me on here this rising because I had to get this message out. There's someone out there, whoever this message resonate with, you are that someone. You are enough. You might feel uncomfortable right now, but you are enough. God wants you to realize that because he wants you to become comfortable with your situation of feeling uncomfortable. Whatever you're going through, he just wants you to relax. He just wants you to calm down. You gotta get in that elephant mode. Sometimes that's what I say. You like bump it. That might sound funny. I don't know, but you gotta be like bump it. You know. I call it the elephant mode. Okay. And you like bump it. You just letting go and letting God. You like bump it. You're not worried about what's happening next. You're not worried about nothing. You just living. And that's when you see things happen. I know you done had situations that felt like it wasn't changing. As soon as you say bump this, you start seeing a change. You see a change immediately sometimes. You just start seeing miraculous things happen out the blue. So it's okay to be uncomfortable. It's the cycle, it's the process. And you just gotta trust the process. Trust in the process. It can't, it's not easy sometimes. It's not easy. But when you think about it, you think about everything being a season. Everything has a season. Everything has a time of dwelling. Okay? And that season can take 7 years like it took me. Okay? But just know the number 7, it means complete. It took 7 years for me to get it, okay? And I got it. I got tapped in. I started learning. I started focusing on what I was learning. I started having control over my Ori. Remember, Ori is your head. I started speaking to my Ori, my head. Because you have to speak to yourself sometimes to direct yourself in the right direction, okay? It's all about alignment. You got to get in alignment, get balanced. So just know that's why you're uncomfortable, so God can make you comfortable. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take or how long it's taking, because time really doesn't exist. You create time. Our God works in light years. Your existence, what that time you talking about, it don't exist. You're like, oh, what about the clock? Our ancestors used to put a stick in the ground, and that's your clock. That sun up there, that's your clock. That's the cycle. The cycle. That's your time. Right there. What time of the day? What time of the day? You put that stick in the ground, and it's going to have a shadow, and it's going to look just like your clock going around. Yeah, nothing is new under the sun. But time, it doesn't exist. A year to God, that's 10 years. So imagine what a day is to God. And we sit around worrying all the time, wondering what's next. Don't wonder what's next. Just live. Okay? That's living. When you're not wondering what's next, you're just enjoying life. You're embracing life. You're showing gratitude for your existence, for your being. So start living instead of existing, okay? Don't fear your uncomfortability, because it's okay to be uncomfortable, and that's the message. Okay? That's the message that the Holy Spirit wanted me to get out to you. Whoever this resonates with, there is someone that is calling for this message right now. And if you are that someone, just know it's okay to be uncomfortable. Get through it. You got this. Keep the Most High first, and you're going to see everything else unfold. Your puzzle pieces are going to be, it's going to be put all together, okay? It's going to be complete. So you're going to get to that number 7, okay? You're going to be complete. Just wait for it. Because all that pain, all that hurt, everything you went through, it's not in vain. Start looking up, okay? Don't look down. Start looking up and watch it all unfold right before you. Okay? Because one thing about messages, I know that when God give you a message, it's going to be done. It doesn't matter when or how. You just sit back and wait for it. It's going to be done. He don't always tell you when, but just know that God just does, okay? So I pray that God be with you. He be with you in your uncomfortable stage so that you can reach comfortability. become light as a feather. I am Queen Ashe, and that's message. Do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. You have a great day and night wherever you are. It's one love. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.